Flu is caused by a virus. It is a very tiny organism, and millions of individual virus particles would fit on a pinhead. Its shape is flexible, a bit like a water balloon, and it has proteins sticking out around the outside. Hemagglutinin, known as HA, which the virus uses to enter a cell, and neuraminidase, or NA, which it uses to leave the cell. We currently know about 18 types of HA protein and 11 types of NA protein. Different strains of virus are named by which of these proteins they have. For example, H5N1, which is more commonly known as bird flu. Like our DNA, a flu virus has genetic material called RNA. Flu has 8 strands of RNA. When flu enters a cell, it uses the HA protein which binds to a receptor on the cell surface. This effectively unlocks a door, allowing the virus to enter. Once inside, the virus releases its genetic material, which travels to the cell's nucleus and is copied many times. These new RNA strands then hijack the cell's machinery to produce all the proteins and virus segments needed to build lots of new virus particles. The new virus building blocks come together at the cell surface and bud off. The cell is killed in the process, and the new viruses go on to infect other cells. When a virus makes copies of itself, it often makes mistakes, called mutations, which lead to changes in the virus proteins. Often, these virus mutations mean the virus does not work anymore. But sometimes it creates a new flu virus that can work the same or better than the original one. Flu can also change by reassortment. This happens when a cell is infected with 2 different virus strains. The RNA mixes up to produce a completely new strain of virus with different surface proteins. Our immune system fights flu infection by recognizing the HA or NA proteins on the outside. If these change by mutation, then our immune system no longer sees them and can't fight the infection. Vaccines work by containing the HA and NA proteins of flu, which are recognised by our immune system. These make us produce antibodies so we can fight off an infection. But if a virus changes through mutation or reassortment, then these antibodies won't recognise the virus. This is why we need a new flu vaccine every year. Flu virus doesn't just infect people. Lots of different animals can also get flu, such as pigs, horses, dogs, tigers, and even seals. We think that ducks and other water birds are the natural hosts of flu. They get infected and spread the virus, but don't normally get ill. Flu virus usually infects the nose, throat, and lungs of an animal or person. As it is airborne, it can be passed on to others by coughs and sneezes, as well as by direct contact. Because of this and how quickly flu virus can change, allowing it to jump from one species of animal to another, the disease can be very hard to control. Our scientists are therefore working hard to find new ways to stop flu in its tracks.